All right, this is just a quick video going through our 13-week cash flow template. I'm just going to be running through kind of how everything works, all the formulas, what numbers to input and whatnot. So first thing I'll start with is beginning cash. First number is hard-coded, just $60,000. But the second one here does reference the previous week's ending balance. So 52 is referencing cell B54, which is this one down here. And it's so on throughout the entire template here, or entire cash flow. So revenue wise, this is just going to be whatever your direct revenue is, whatever you expect to make each week. You can just input that in here as a hard code. If it's going to be the same each week, you could reference, equals last cell, etc. AR, this is really just in here for if you have some AR you're expecting to collect, and it's going to be like net 30, net 60, whatever it might be. Or it's going to be in the near future, you can kind of just put it in there for when you expect to receive it. Again, you can just hard code it, pretty straightforward. Line of credits and grants, again, same thing. You can hard code them whenever they are expected to come in. And then outflows. So cash outflows. Again, we have a bunch of just kind of like high level lines here: payroll, health benefits, contractors, maintenance, etc. These can be customized as you want. You can easily add things in or exclude things. This is a pretty high level version of this, but we have seen some cases where you get specific vendors in there that may or may not be, above a certain threshold in terms of spend. So like $10,000 vendors or $5,000, whatever it might be. But these are, again, just hard coded for now. I have seen people in the past, or I've done it in the past, of like payroll, if it's every other week, doing equals this one, and then you just pull it forward. So like if I was to, I think it gets just basically delete that and then pull it forward, it would be every other week. Again, these are all hard coded. It's just kind of timing. It doesn't have to be exact, but I think having it close to when you expect the payments to go out is good, just to give you the best idea possible of what your cash flow will look like, what your cash crunch will look like. And yeah, so we have our total of all those, and this is essentially your total spend each week. Below that, again, we have our total cash outflows, which is just the sum. We do have a couple other sections here. They're not necessary. We rarely use them, but they're there just in case. So yeah, total cash outflows is the sum of everything in this yellow section. And then our net cash flow. So this is taking our total cash received, subtracting our total cash outflows to give our net cash flow. In this case, every single one of these weeks is a net loss each week. But for instance, if we make this, $20,000 or $200,000, you can see now we go up to 183 net income for the week. So yeah, pretty straightforward. And then the bottom here is just our ending cash flow, like I mentioned before. You'll notice that some of these, both for beginning and ending, they do have some conditional formatting there, which are red. So you'll see this when you go into negatives, and the darker red it is, the worse it is. This is just so it stands out compared to the rest of the tone of the full template here, just to kind of catch your eye immediately. So yeah, that's pretty much all it is. It's a lot of hard coding, but all these numbers are kind of just, you can pull them from QuickBooks, Xero, whatever system you're using. So it's pretty intuitive. It's pretty straightforward. And yeah, that's kind of the run through of the template.